Hi, my name is Paul Lambert. I'm Field Technical Support for Hambleside Danelaw. This training module is for the Danelaw SwiftRidg, which is a GRP roll-top ridge and hip system. The SwiftRidg is light and durable and has been designed as a really quick and easy alternative to zinc, lead, copper, galvanised steel systems and ridge tiles. It provides compliance with all relevant standards. SwiftRidg is suitable for warm or cold roofs and suitable for ridge or hip applications on roof pitches from 20 to 50 degrees and has been BRE tested to resist wind speeds exceeding 110 miles per hour. There is also an option to provide ventilation at the ridge at the same time. The SwiftRidg GRP roll profile is provided in 3 metre lengths. The fixing kit for the system comprises of 6 unique omega shaped roll brackets, 6 roll clips, 6 roll packers, 6 60mm stainless steel screws and 2 roll end caps. For vented applications we have the SwiftRidg Plus option, which consists of the same kit components with an added 6 metre vent roll. This allows for a minimum of 7,500mm square of airflow ventilation per linear metre. Install the underlay and tile or slate battens as normal. When ventilating the roof space below the underlay, make sure that the underlay is cut along the ridge line and folded back, or the underlay is left short of the apex on both sides. What you're looking for is a minimum clear ventilation gap of 5mm, so I would aim for a gap of 10mm. For a trussed rafter roof, fix a continuous 50 by 25mm wide batten or battens along the centre line of the apex using ridge straps. For roofs utilising a ridge board, where the ridge board finishes below the finished roof surface height, the height may be increased by screw fixing additional continuous ridge battens. For small adjustments in height, the packer pieces supplied in the kit can be used. The top of the clip should be set no less than the height of the finished roof surface and not exceeding 15mm above. Here we place the clip onto the packer using the 2 small pins as a guide. Then place the unique ridge bracket onto the clip and press together. Where additional packers are used to adjust the height, they should always be fitted below the roll clip and bracket. Place all 3 items centrally on the ridge batten and using the stainless steel screw provided, screw into place. Repeat along the ridge line evenly spaced at 600mm centres maximum. At the gable ends, the first bracket should be fixed approximately 150mm from the end. When installing on a hip roof, at the intersection of the hip, the bracket should be fixed approximately 120mm from the junction. For BRE wind zones 4 and 5, coastal locations or areas prone to high wind gust speeds, it is recommended that the tiles or slates are drilled using a 5mm drill bit and a suitable anti-corrosive screw to secure the legs of the clip into place by passing through the tiles or slates into the battens or sarking board for added wind protection. Install the roll profile onto the roll brackets by either sliding along or snapping over the brackets, allowing 150mm of overlap where the joints in the roll profile are required. Where a vented ridge is required, peel back the backing strip of the corrugated vent roll and adhere to the underside of the roll profile. Do this on both sides, making sure it is in line with the edge. make sure the roll profile is clean and dry before applying. Where the roll profile overlaps, stop the vent roll 150mm short of the end. Using a suitable hand tool, such as a sheet metal seaming or bending pliers, bend the end tabs of the roll clips onto the roll profile and pinch closed, taking care not to lift the leg of the roll clip in the process. Note, the roll profile does not require to be gripped by the folded clip tabs, so it allows for some sliding room for the roll profile. These pliers are readily available online and aren't expensive. We are now going to show the SwiftRidg installed on the hip. The hip batten is already screwed to the hip rafter, built up as required. For areas prone to high wind gusts, I have installed a 50x25mm counter batten on both sides of the hip. These may be used anyway for fixing cut slates. Cut the tiles or slates close to the hip batten, leaving a small gap of 5 to 10mm. Clip together the packer if required, the roll clip and the bracket. The roll clip should be above the height of the slates, so if you need to raise the height, clip another packer in place below the roll clip, or a second batten can be used should you require even more height. Screw into place along the centre of the hip batten with the stainless screw provided at a maximum of 600mm centres. The first bracket should be fitted as close to the eaves as possible, with the clip still over the roof covering, so not overhanging. At the intersection with the ridge, the brackets should be fitted as close to the ridge as possible and below the edge of the roll profile on the ridge, approximately 200mm from the junction. For areas prone to high wind speeds, drill through one of the holes in the clip on both legs and through the slate using a 5mm drill bit. Then secure the clip into the counter batten or sarking board using a suitable anti-corrosive screw. Install the roll profile onto the brackets by sliding into place or snapping over the bracket as before, allowing for a 150mm overlap where joints in the profile are required. On the hips, it can be left cut square on one side. On the other side, it is left square cut where it sits under the ridge profile and mitre cut where it sits over the other hip profile. Bend the tabs of each of the roll clips and pinch together. To fix the roll profile position, drill through the last folded clip tab on both sides at both ends of the hip and fix by using a 4 to 5mm stainless steel pot rivet. This is also done for the ridge installation. To finish the open-ended detail of the roll profile at the eaves or ridge, slide on a roll end cap, drill through the end cap and roll profile roughly in the middle, and then fix it into place using a stainless steel pot rivet. Finally, weather the intersection of the hip and ridge by using a fully adhesive lead replacement type flashing, such as the Danelaw 270mm wide fast flash. For further information, please contact us on 01327 701 900 or email us on sales@hambleside-danelaw.co.uk.